Once upon a time, there were 3 lazy little pigs who lived on a farm. One day, it rained and it didn't stop raining for a week. But the pigs just watched, too tired to keep the water out of their house, a messy pig pen. When the storm was over, the pig pen was ruined. They had to build a new home, but how? They looked around the farm for something to build a new house with. The horse had some hay, the cow had some wood, and the rooster had some bricks.
"Building a new house is such hard work," said one of the pigs. "I'm so tired." "And so are we,"
the other 2 joined in.
"Let's use hay. It'll be easier."
So the pigs got to work, whining and complaining the whole time.
"I want to take a nap,"
said one of the lazy little pigs.
"I want to eat,"
said another.
"We're tired,"
they all cried. But finally, after a long day, the 3 little pigs had built a house out of hay.
"Now we can sleep,"
they exclaimed. So they went inside and got into bed. But just then, a drop of rain fell through the roof. Then another, and another. They looked out of the window and saw a big storm blowing. The thunder crashed and flashed. Inside their straw house, the 3 little pigs were worried.
"What if the roof blows away? What if the walls fall down? What are we gonna do?"
the pigs cried. Just then, the storm huffed and it puffed and it blew their house down. In the morning, they had to build a new one. The cow had wood and the rooster had bricks.
"Bricks are too heavy,"
said the pigs, so they decided to use wood instead. It was easier. This time, they whined, but not as much as before.
"I want to take a nap, but I'll wait till after we build the house," said one of the pigs. "And I want to eat, but I'll wait too,"
said another.
"We'll rest later,"
they all cried. Finally, after a long day, the 3 little pigs had built a wood house.
"Now we can sleep,"
they exclaimed. At night, they went inside and got into bed. But just then, a drop of rain fell through the roof. Then another, and another. They looked out of the window and saw a big storm blowing outside their house again. The thunder crashed and flashed. Inside their wood house, the 3 little pigs were worried again. The storm huffed and it puffed and it blew their wood house down. In the morning, they had to build another house. But this time, they needed something stronger than hay or wood. The pigs remembered the rooster's bricks. They were heavy and would take a lot of work, but the pigs didn't care anymore.
"Let's get to work,"
they all cried.
"We're not tired."
They jumped up and started building with the bricks. They didn't whine or complain at all. Finally, after a long day, the 3 little pigs had built a brick house. At night, they went inside their new home to get ready for bed. But just then, they heard a drop of rain on the roof. Then another, and another. They looked out the window and saw another big storm blowing. The thunder crashed and flashed. But inside their brick house, the 3 little pigs weren't worried.
"The roof is too strong to blow away. The walls are too thick to fall down. We worked hard and built a strong house."
They were right. The storm huffed and puffed, but it didn't blow their house down. The next morning, when the storm was over, the 3 little pigs walked outside to admire their new house. They learned that if you work hard and work together, you can do anything. And from that day on, the 3 little pigs were never lazy again. The